The goodwill of a firm ABC is valued at rupees 40,000 at 5 years purchase of super profit. This question is different because the value of the goodwill is already given. Goodwill is equal to 40,000 at 5 years purchase of super profits, right? When the normal rate of return is 10% in the market for similar business. Okay, so the normal rate of return is 10%. On the valuation date, the firm's asset stood at 80,000. The capital account of the partners showed a credit balance of rupees 40,000 and the balance of reserves was 40,000. Now normally this net rate of return is calculated on capital employed, right? So what is happening here is that you are given that the normal rate of return is 10%, but you don't know what is the capital employed. But you are given some data about the balance sheet of the firm. So if I were to just draw the balance sheet of the firm, this will on the asset side, liability side. The asset side, what does it has? It has assets of 80,000. There is a capital of 40,000, right? The capital account is 40,000 and the balance of the reserve was 40,000. Reserves, right? Now capital employed is what? Capital employed basically is the net assets which are employed in the business. So if you have some assets, from that you will deduct the third party liabilities and you get the capital employed. Or you can also take this capital employed as the total of capital plus reserves and surplus. If you apply this logic to the case given in hand, the assets are 80,000, there is no liability. So the capital employed can be taken as 80,000 under this option. Even if I follow this approach, how much is the capital? 40,000. The reserves are again 40,000. The total is 80,000, right? So my capital employed is 80,000. The normal return is 10% on capital employed or 8,000. Basically 10% of 80,000, right? Calculate the average profits of the firm. Now, when you calculate goodwill as 40,000 based on 5 years purchase of super profits, then what does this mean? This means that 40,000 is equal to 5 times the super profit, right? But super profit themselves are what? They are 5 times. Super profits can be written to as average profits minus the normal rate of return, or the normal profits, not the rate of return, right? Or I can write this as 5 times AP minus normal profit is how much? 8,000 is equal to 40,000, right? From here I'll just jump on to this side. 40,000 is equal to 5 times average profits minus 8,000, right? Now if I solve this equation, what would I get? Let me divide both the sides by 5. This will give me 8,000, right? Or average profits is equal to 8,000 plus, when you take this minus to the other side, you will get plus 8,000 is equal to 16,000, right? So your average profits are 16,000. Should we check whether this answer is correct or not? Goodwill is how much? 5-year purchase of super profit, or 5 times average profit 16,000 minus normal profit 8,000. 16 minus 8 gives you 8,000. 8,000 into 5 gives you 40,000. which is the value of the goodwill which is given to you. Right? So the learning in this question was how to calculate the average profits in case other data relating to the super profit computation is given. And that we can simply calculate by putting all the respective values in the mode of calculation or the formula of calculation. With that, we come to the end of this video. If you want to have a look at many more videos, you can go to our website www.iedubook.com. We have a collection of 1500 plus videos ranging on various subjects like maths, accounts, science, English, and are absolutely free. You can now also start taking some tests to check your knowledge at our website. These tests are basically multiple choice questions which we are putting in various sections, right? And are meant to test your knowledge which you gain from our videos. Thank you for being with us today.